Hello my dear friends of Symphony Brass Music, and welcome to a video I shoot while my computer is doing some backup, restoring, make it faster thingy, whatever. So I spent the whole day just watching a screen and watching YouTube and tutorials and stuff to learn stuff. But I thought I'd do a video about something. I had a call. You already know what's going on because you read the title. I had a call the other day with a potential client with a band who wants to come in, and I always try to describe the way I work so the bands and musicians come in and know what to expect from me as a producer, engineer, mixing engineer, whatever. And I struggle a bit to get out what I mean, because if I talk to you about the way I work, you might think that I run over a lot of stuff and I don't care about a lot of details. And some people actually called me out saying, don't you want to go more into detail? And it's hard to describe. And I want to tell a little story about this. You know about my ex-band, Violet Light Syndrome, the band I have with very dear friends, one of which is Jakob, the guitar player and synth player of Violet Light Syndrome, and a very dear close friend of mine still. And we both together sort of wrote the stuff and produced the stuff and had ideas about the sounds and so on. And when he was searching for sounds on his synth or on his amp, he was tweaking and tweaking and tweaking, saying, oh, that sounds good, and continuing tweaking. While I'm like, and I always thought, why don't you just stop? There's a sound you like, stop right now and don't go any further because everything else is a waste of time. And it was like, no, maybe I find something better. I think he didn't. Sometimes he did. Most of the time I think he didn't, and didn't find the sound again he had in the first place. He had some occasions about this, and I was really angry about this. But in the end, we all came to the sounds we wanted, and it's all good in the end. But I was like, I'm tweaking a sound, find it, and stop right there. So, and we are really different personalities in this kind of in this regard. So if I tweak something and I'm happy with it, I immediately stop, listen to it, think to myself, is this really what I want in context, in everything, try to get all the perspective in I can get, and then I just stop and don't think of it anymore. And some people call me lazy about this, because occasionally, let's say I'm looking for a drum sound on Easy Drummer for a project I do. And I'm just looking for a kick, taking that kick and leave it be. Until it bugs me, until it bothers me, and until I think, well, it needs something else. And then I come back. So that doesn't mean that I'm not coming back. That doesn't mean that I'm not second guessing it. It just means that I try to move fast because I get bored really, really fast. And this is just the way my brain works. This is just the way I like to work, to move fast. And if there's stuff happening that's not really important right now and can be thought of later or doesn't even matter at all, I just skip over it and I don't care. I just do it so that it works, and leave it be and never think about it again. Just to move as fast as possible, to be engaged as much as I can, and not to be held back by, in my opinion, not important decisions. Rather make the big decisions 100%. And if you work with me, I occasionally stop and listen to the whole song and everything we did so far, and second guess the whole thing. Not just one sound, but the whole thing, and talk about, is this engaging? Is this emotionally right? Is this powerful enough? Is this fragile enough? Whatever. What is this right for the song it should be? And ask about emotions and second guess the emotions I get and stuff like that. But not thinking about this one guitar sound, but thinking about the whole song. And if I say no, there's something wrong, I start second guessing the details. But I don't start second guessing the details as long as they work. And I don't care how I got there. Which brings me back to this huge sentence by Andrew Sherbs: the only thing matters is what's coming out of the speaker. Everything else is doesn't matter. The decision-making process doesn't matter. It's only the end, what's there. So if there's one synth in the background, well, that's just a fucking preset, and I just stick with it, and I don't care, because you don't hear it anyway, so why bother? But if it's the lead sound, yeah, let's search for something. But if we find something which makes everyone happy, yeah, let's just go for it. And if we figure out, no, it doesn't work, let's try and change it. I hope you get what I mean. By the way, this is one reason why I like to work with amp sims and virtual drums and stuff like that, because I have the opportunity to get back. If I record a live band, I seriously second guess it a lot and then make a decision and then stick with it, and don't second guess it again, because otherwise you start tweaking sounds all over and you're never finished and you'll never get to the end, which is really annoying if you don't finish something. So yeah, I hope you know what I mean. I hope I could get across what I'm thinking about. If I say I don't give much of a fuck about things. Yeah. I hope you know what I mean. Let me know in the comments below how you work if you're Jakob and tend to get stuck in sounds, which is a good way to go. I don't say my way is right. It's just my way. I want to get it across the camera because a lot of people ask me about this. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.